There are some big news in the crypto space. Two of the largest banks in America are now offering the spot ETFs to their clients, and what this could mean for the further development of the spot ETF. Timo will talk with you guys in the news and on-chain data about, and he will also talk about the Nupal and what this is. After that, Liam will have a look with you guys in the charts on the different time frames so you know what are the most important resistance and support zones and chart pattern at the moment. But before we start in for now, please make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying this video and comment down below what you think will be the next move for the Bitcoin price. If you're new to this channel, please make also sure to subscribe and activate the bell. It's free for you and we will update you guys every day so you always know what are the most important infos at the moment. For now, I would say we'll just start in the content.
As usual, we are starting the on-chain data part with a view on the latest Bitcoin spot ETF inflows, and what we have seen yesterday is a positive net inflow of 92 millions into the Bitcoin spot ETFs. This value is much more lower than the days before. Like for example, on Monday and Tuesday we have seen inflows of around 550 millions, and on Wednesday we have seen one of the biggest inflows with over 600 millions. Now it's a big question why we have seen this small inflow yesterday on Thursday. Yeah, the reason for this is the outflow from the GBTC, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, because we have seen nearly 600 millions of outflows. What is really interesting for me, that the iShares Bitcoin Trust, the BlackRock ETF himself, outperformed or better compensated this outflow with over 603 million in inflows. So for me, currently a really positive sign. No matter how much Grayscale is selling or how much we see in Grayscale outflows, the other ETFs are strong enough to keep up the buying pressure we are seeing from the Bitcoin spot ETFs. But also this shows for me, yesterday we haven't seen this strong day on the Bitcoin price. For me, a sign that we are really strong correlated to the buying pressure we are seeing from the spot ETFs, and that if we will see a declining or decreasing buying pressure in the next few weeks, and this value would turn red again, we would see an outflow. It could be our sign that the Bitcoin price is also decreasing. So next news, Bank of America, Wells Fargo are now offering Bitcoin ETF products to their clients. For me, really positive sign. We are seeing a bigger Bitcoin adoption rate. More people have the chance, have the entry to the Bitcoin market. So for me, really interesting. Yesterday we talked about the news about Morgan Stanley. They are doing currently in due diligence if they will apply or approve those spot ETF products to their clients. And for me, this is really, really good. In our next bull market, as much people as possible should have an access to Bitcoin spot ETF, and that's what we are currently seeing in the US. So let's talk about our last on-chain data, adjusted net unrealized profit loss. Really interesting what we are seeing here, how many people are really unrealized in profit or loss with their positions. Easy to explain. In our latest bear market, when we went below the 25,000 level, many people had a loss. We see here in our red zone. Now currently we are seeing again really good data. For example, we are in the optimism area. This means many people are up again, have again a really strong position. Their positions are again in profit, and now we entered the next market phase. We are in the belief phase. For me, a really strong sign. We have a 0.4 in our value. It's gonna be very interesting what we will see if we go into the euphoria stage. What do you need to say? The latest or the last time we went into this phase, into the belief phase, we saw the begin of the next bull run. That's why I'm showing you this on-chain data. We entered this in the end of 2022, like in October, November. And after this, we have seen a big explosion on the Bitcoin price. So it's going to be really interesting if we now will see a new all-time high and really the start of the next bull market. So I would say when we talk about the price, let's jump into the chart. Buy.
Okay guys, let's start with the day chart, and here we can see that we had the last 2 days with closes above 61,000 US dollar, which is very positive for the Bitcoin price. And now we had a little retrace here, a little short bounce to the downside, but I think this is not very critical because we had this massive upside for the Bitcoin price, and to have a little downside here is absolutely natural for the Bitcoin price. So I think there is still potential to go further to the upside. And also we have on the 1 day MACD a very bullish sign or a bullish sentiment. As we can see here, we had almost 4 days in the bearish sentiment and are still turning into very bullish sentiment. So we can basically keep up with our breakout to the upside. But I want to also mention it is Friday, so basically it can be that over the weekend there's not much price movement to the upside or to the downside, or especially to the upside, because the buying power of the spot ETFs is missing. So guys, let's go forward to the hourly chart, because on the hourly chart we can see we have a continuation pattern here, a symmetrical triangle, and this symmetrical triangle would have a long breakout target of about, let me draw it in, of about 68,000 US dollar, which is quite close to our all-time high at a little bit above 69,000 US dollar, and it would have be a short breakout target of around 57,000 US dollar, 56,700 US dollar, which would be here around this sideward movements or around this consolidation phase. So basically both breakout targets are very possible to reach with the Bitcoin price. So we have to keep an eye on where this hourly candle will close in 15 minutes, and of course also where the next 4-hourly candle is closing, because if we are seeing a 4-hourly close below here, below this point here below, I would say 60,400 US dollar, then we will have a breakout confirmation and will maybe break out further to the downside. Otherwise, it can be that we have a breakout to the upside, and for this we have to wait until we have a breakout above approximately 63,000 US dollar here at this point, because then we can reach the breakout target to the upside, our bullish breakout target of around 68,000 US dollar. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a subscription, and I would say we see us in the video tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.